your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Merry Christmas from Texas, y'all. Merry Christmas. What is up? Good morning and welcome to Card Time with Texas Card Dude. I am your Texas Card Dude, Brad Bethune. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and good morning to all. So yesterday was a pretty rough day. Didn't make it online. I planned to do this show yesterday, but didn't work out. And you know what? That's okay, because this is my final show for the year. I will end up seeing y'all next year. You're more than welcome to call, write. What is up, Ken? What is up, Ken? This year's been challenging. First year full time in the hobby. It's never easy. Ups and downs, lefts and rights. But you know what? It is what it is. Plan for 2022 is to pull back on eBay. It's slowing down, so I'm gonna pivot, and I'm gonna go to Facebook, My Slabs, Card Shows, ComC, and Sport Lots. We did. Thank you very much. And yours is on the way if the post office would deliver it. So, if the post office would deliver it, yeah. So my base cards are going to go to Sport Lots and grading. And grading, again, is going to go to My Slabs and to Card Shows. Basic inserts are going to go to eBay and grading. So these level, the clear lineage, these are going to go to eBay. And that's probably where I'm going to start putting stuff on eBay, is low-end inserts. And then stars, those that can't be graded. And stars, I mean superstars. They'll be, whatever can be graded will be graded and taken to shows and put on My Slabs. The rest of them will probably end up on eBay. So then I'm trying to diversify from getting eBay heavy next year. And why do that? Well, I'm not going to be a slave to the eBay engine. It's not going to, I've learned that's not for me. I am not as fast as some people. And Bo's incredible at it. He's awesome at it. And kudos for Bo. I just can't. I can't sit. My body won't let me do it. So I've got to go to where my strength is. Yeah. And that's not a bad thing, Ken. That's not a bad thing. And I'm not going to stop putting on eBay. I mean, here's a stack right here that's going to go on eBay. So it's not that I'm going to quit eBay altogether. It's I'm not going to end up putting base singles on there. What's up, Mr. Dan? What's up? Good to have you. Good to have you. I'm just not going to put like Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper's that's an eBay card in and of itself. So the, acetate Living Legends, that's an eBay card. So and then ComC, serial numbered, in low end serial number inserts. I'll put a bunch of them together and wait till I get like 100 and then send those off. Or if I can find a bunch of them in boxes at the Dallas Card Show or at any other shows. I'm probably going to go to a lot of shows. I'm going to be tabling at the lower end, not lower end, the smaller Dallas card show. So there's 6 card shows that I'm going to do next year. And then any outliers, I mean, maybe Oklahoma City, maybe Austin. Those are day trips fairly easy, that I can get to and get home without killing myself. So doing card shows as well. Uh, I'm just pivoting to what worked well this year. I also have a ton of autographs to do. Will be a while before I see any Angie. Yeah, very true. Well, you could buy it directly on Topps' website, Dan. And Allen and Ginter Chrome was still there. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true, Bo. That is very true. There's already a smaller Austin show going on now, Bat City Cards, if I remember right. Tom, if that's correct, let me know. Bat City Cards. But doing shows more. Oh yeah, singles. Yeah, very true. It takes a while for ComC to get them in. Although I hear that they're doing better and better for theirs, for getting cards up. Just trying to pivot. See, yeah, Tom, Bat City. Just trying to pivot a little bit for next year. This show is going to go through a change. Next year, this show is going to be a Wednesday night weekly show, and we're going to have a guest co-host each one. Yeah, very true. Very true. So the first one, January, I think it was January 5th. Yeah, January 5th, the first Wednesday night. Jeff Dennison, I Am Deafness, and I are going to do the first night card show, Texas card dude, whatever I'm going to call it. I may keep it card time. Watch Bo. Watch Bo. He's a good watch, and you can learn a lot. But I'm going to move to nights, and I'm going to do a guest night, once a week nightly show on Wednesday nights. The morning shows, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just they're not gaining the traction that I want, the audience that I want. And I'm not a morning person at all. So this will help me. This will help me be better. Be better. So changing the way that I sell a little differently, changing the way that I create content, and changing the way I'm doing some pivoting and learning from the lessons that I learned from this year. So what the show looks like next year is not going to be, some of it may be just the guest and I BSing and talking about what's going on in the hobby. And then some of it's going to be news and notes and what's going on, and some of it's going to be tips and tricks, whatever we're going to talk about. And there's a couple of guests that I want to ask. I'm going to, most of the hobby hotline guys are going to come on. I'm sure Ken will come on. I'm sure any of y'all who want to come on, let me know. I'll put you on the calendar, and we'll just shoot the stuff. But it's just going to be a couple pupils sitting around talking cards. There's nothing brainstorming about it, because yeah, it's not going to be like a formalized show or anything like that. It's just going to keep it loose. So, nobody wants to hear any more of me neither. That's just it. I got you down, Tom. We'll talk offline and get a time to chat. I'd reached out to Herman to try to see if Herman wanted to schedule last night, but I guess he'd already gone to bed. I wanted Herman to do the second week of January. Newman's already said Newman will come down or come on, so I'm sure very quickly the first quarter will get filled up. I've got an idea of a couple of other people that I want to try to invite on that are different than the regular shows. A couple of other people that are kind of different that I know. So we can just sit and shoot the bull and talk cards. Be kind of fun. Good night. Good night, Dan. Good night. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if I don't see you, sir. Merry Christmas. All right, let's see. What else are we talking about today? Oh, let's share a screen. Let's share a screen. There we go. Look at the feedback. 914. 914. Look at that positives. Man, I've worked hard to get this positive this way. I've worked really hard. I would have never thought that when we started this journey, I would have been to 914. So I will be, the anticipated is by the end of January at 1,000, which will be really cool. Which will be very, very cool. The other reason why I'm changing is this little bad boy right here. eBay's new 1099. Oh, yes, I've been following that, Bo. I have been following that. I have been following that. I have been following that. And I probably need to, I need to talk to you a little later today if you got time this morning. Oh, wow. Good. What is it with you and issues lately? So, yes, starting next month, when your 2022 sales reaches 600, that will be very quickly for me. That will probably be in January. You will need to provide a social security number, a TIN before continuing to sell on eBay. They are going to start reporting your online marketplace business. So I am going to switch. I will still sell on eBay, but not as much. And this is not avoiding tax, not to avoid taxes, but they already take enough of my money. Very true. Very true. It isn't just eBay. It isn't just eBay. And this is why I think card shows are about to explode like you've never seen before. Oh, sweet. Thank you. So, yeah, I believe that card shows are about to blow up. And I think this is a major reason why. This is a major reason why. I mean, I understand you got to pay taxes on what you earn, but for those who don't have this as a business, I honestly don't think this is fair. I don't think this is fair for those who aren't running as a full-time job. As someone who's a full-time job, I completely understand. But for someone who isn't, This is not something that the government needs to have their hands in. And again, that's my personal opinion. That and $3 will get you a Coke. So, um, but this is the law, and the law is the law. Oh, yeah. What are we going to do about comps if people stop selling on eBay? Very, very true. And what you will see in the next two weeks or next week, I think is going to be a flurry of sales of higher end cards on eBay. I expect next week, especially on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to see a flurry of sales of high dollar sales on eBay and then watch them be pulled. Boy, Ken, we could go all sorts of political wrong on this question and this statement. But I think I'm going to bow out on this one. I think you and I have the same point of view, the exact same point of view. So I don't believe the government needs to stick its nose onto hobbies. There's no reason for it to. They've got enough money as it is, and that's my personal opinion. So yeah. Where is it? Here it is. PSA. We talked about this briefly on eBay or on Bo's show. Erwin R. Shyster. I don't think taxation is that much politically. I could see. I do. I see it as a little bit more, but again, that's just me. And that and $3 to get you a Coke. And PSA, $50 a card. I did not think they were going to go $50 a card. But if you notice declared value for economization was increased to $999 per card, with turnaround times of less than 3 months. I want to see if this actually happens. I want to see if the 3 months happens, then yeah, then they fixed their deal. They fixed their deal. I'm still doing 35 SGC and getting a month turnaround, but the cards that I might send are my dad's old vintage cards at $50. If I've got a card that's over 200, 300, that might be worth sending. But the lower end, still at $50, not worth sending. But the higher end, at which they may still, that may be still what they're going. 80% of grading authentication into copy into ongoing, which claims to be reduced by 40%. 40% is great, but it's still not 60. PWCC to scratch monthly auctions, going to weekly. Marco Roll passed away. When the bid is set, JP Sports will hold a 200 table show. And the Dallas Card Show has set its dates. The Dallas Card, Bo, I didn't know if you saw this. The Dallas Card Show has set its dates. They're going to have their big shows in January, every other month, January, March, May, and then the smaller shows are going to be the off months. So every month there's going to be a quote unquote Dallas Card Show, whether it's going to be a large one or a small one. And then those who have been following Tracy Hackler and watched Hobby Hotline, heard that Tracy Hackler has become part of the Kentucky Roadshow, and they're opening a shop in Mansfield. I will make that trek down there at some point, and they've already bought the property. They've already got the location. They're already starting to build it up. I will make that trek. So it might be one of those Texas get together guys down there, and all go to the shop at the same time. That would be nice. That would be nice. And then again, we saw this, but I thought I'd highlight it. Tops David Adams opening shop in Cooperstown. Very, very cool. I would love to have seen this happen in Dallas, but you know. So, what do you mean by that aren't Dallas Card Show? Even the smaller Fort Worth Card Show? Are you meaning those, or are you meaning shows that are not oriented with Kyle? That's my question. Do you want because if and he says he watches, so if Rich is out there watching, then Rich's show is now smaller shows and more often. So once a month, you're now going to get a big show every other month, and then a smaller show, a 200 card show, table show every other month. You want something smaller than that and more often. I'm not 100% sure. That's true, but Dallas is a big market. You should have more than what's going on. If I'm understanding what Ken's saying, every other month is perfect. But there's every other month is a large show, and then every other month is a smaller show. So there's going to be 12 Dallas card shows next year. And then I know Rich's show to benefit his synagogue is on, Ken. Ah, okay. Okay, understand. And not a 3-day show. Not a 3-day show. That's what you're talking about. I could see that. I could see that. But here's the David Adams store. Provides perfect backdrop to get fans in to come purchase products. So the question is David Adams, are they only going to have Topps cards in there? Or are they going to allow them to have other types of things? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%, both. And both are going to grow. They're going to grow. They are going to grow. Yep. I don't know if DCS killed them all. I think the pandemic, and then I don't think it was just DCS. I think it was DCS and the pandemic, and so it hasn't built back up yet. I think it hasn't built back up yet, and I think people are not intimidated, not scared, but nobody knows if it's going to work yet or not. So, yeah, I agree. They were fine pre-pandemic. No, Dallas does not have a monthly single day show. That's the problem. There's not a monthly single day show. There's multi-day shows, but there are not a single day show. There's not a single day show. Yeah. So Upper Deck lands women's hockey card license. This was pretty cool to see. This is pretty cool. Now, I'm not gonna collect women's hockey, but I agree. This was pretty cool. And if you remember I can't remember what her name was. The first female goalie, if I remember right. Yep, there is a market for a single day show. I 100% agree. 100% agree. 100% agree. Mario, God, I cannot remember her name. Somebody out there will remember her name. But Upper Deck bringing back women's hockey. Very cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Yes, theft. Thief got caught. Thief got caught. Sting operation to recover Babe Ruth card stolen. Very cool. Very cool. There it is. That's it. Yes. Thank you, Bo. Thank you. I could not remember her name. So many dealers can't commit to multi-days or it's not worth their time. Very true. I agree 100%. I'm not disagreeing one bit. I'm not disagreeing one bit. I thought this was cool. So a little bit of vintage, a little bit of vintage for everybody. 1950 Cracker Jack. So if you wanted to collect a little Cracker Jack, little vintage, little vintage. Chief Myers, Fred Clark, Connie Mack. Here's a Connie Mack card. Little Hal Chase. So not huge names. Not huge names. Let's see. No, I thought last night I saw hyperlinks for, but I guess not. Darn. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. If I want to sit up, I don't want to spend an entire weekend with cards. I agree. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Ken? 100%. Because those other Sundays, I go to church. So I go to church. I'm not, I spend my Sundays with Jesus. And I also am now teaching a Sunday school class. So how's that going to affect the weekend card shows? Here you go, Bo. Bowman Draft Baseball. I know you don't like this, Ken, but I wanted to show Hobby HTA boxes, 12 packs, 23 cards per pack. I'm not a fan that they're rehashing the look. This year's product might be released next week. It might be. I may get a box of this from Steel City. I'm gonna leave this out. I think I might get a box of this from Steel City. Yeah, Bo. But let's see. And this is Bowman Draft. I wonder, Bo, if this has the Texas Rangers rookie card in here, the prospect. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. I love that. Invicta. Very pretty. They don't have the checklist out yet. Let's see. Box. Wow. $675. Wow. Pre-sale $379. Wow. Another Bowman product goes to the toilet because of price. That, I'm just going to drop that right there. I'm just going to drop that right there and not say another word. Look at Bowman Draft versus a checklist. That will mirror this product chest list. Okay. Thank you, Bo. I wonder if it's on Steel City. Do a very quick search. There's case, Bowman box, super jumbo box, baseball light, $149 for a box of light, $3.99 for a box of jumbo, $2,300 for a case. I don't think I'll ever do another case again, but $149. Exclusive black and white wave parallel refractor cards and a hobby light box. At $149, this might actually be black and white, aqua. I'm not sure if you can see this. But yeah, it might be worth getting a couple boxes of this. Of the light. At $150 for the light. Promise what? I don't know what you're talking about. Promise what? Promise what? I don't know what you're talking about. But I'll just let that drop right there. What else is going on? Let's see. Yeah, I talked about this, and I had some people tell me that I was crazy. And there was nothing wrong about selling fake rings. There you go. Fake rings. Yep. What is Mr. Bo? There you go. Luis Angel, but not the one that I want. Not the one that I want. But I'll take the Luis Angel Acuna, and I'll take the Maximo Acosta. I'd take that in a heartbeat, but not the one that I want. And I guess we got to wait till 2022. Guess we got to wait till 2022. All right, everybody. So that's it. That is Texas Card Dude for the year. I am your Texas Card Dude. I wanted to say, yeah, I know. That I was hoping he would be in draft. I can hold out hope. That's what I got. I am your Texas Card Dude. I wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for all that you do for the hobby. Bo, I personally want to say thank you very, very much for your inspiration and for just being out there in the hobby. Mr. Tom, I appreciate your friendship. Mr. Ken, I thank you for your support. I really do. I really do appreciate it. Even though y'all give me a hard time. And Dan, I know you watched. All of you who watch either live or recording. At least regularly buy retail for much cheaper than hobby. That's true. That is very true. Thank you, Tom. Everyone have a safe Christmas and a happy New Year. The rest of my day is going to be spent Christmas shopping for Kim. And I get to meet up with Mr. Perez later today to talk about my dad's collection. I know what I've got. I just need to talk about conditions, what the condition of the card is. And there's one or two that I'm going to save. And then the rest I'll probably either divvy out or sell them so that other collectors can enjoy them. So that's what I've got. And that's what's going on today. We may go look at Christmas lights tonight. Very, very excited about that. I'll say Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I will see you in January. Bo, I will still be watching your show and still commenting on your show. I may not do it live because that's getting up. But Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, y'all. Thanks for your support. Yeah, and I'll finish with this. You have any prayer requests? Let me know. I will pray you up. Support your local LCSs. Support your local card shops. This is your Texas Card Dude signing off. Merry Christmas, y'all. Bye.